A warm welcome to Aviation This Week on Channels Television. I'm Bukola Joe Ketumbi. It has indeed been a very eventful year, from the merger of the Aviation and Transport Ministry to the fall in global oil prices, the numerous ground collisions on the airside, and of course, the aero ladder incident at the Bauchi Airport. On this edition, we bring you a recap of aviation events in 2015. We kick off with an overview of the last 365 days.
Nigeria remains Africa's biggest aviation market with a population of about 160 million people. And air travel not only connects people, it connects economies. Here in Nigeria, aviation's contribution to the GDP is still negligible. That's coming from the National Bureau of Statistics. In 2015, the frontline issue that made the rounds was a call for the establishment of another national carrier 12 years after the defunct Nigeria Airways went down. At the moment, the report of the committee is lying before the president. Most airlines also did not have a good time, as the rise in the dollar kept hitting hard at businesses which are dollar-denominated but run in naira. The year 2015 also saw the death of Discovery Airlines, as it never returned to operations, even after its suspended license was restored by the regulatory agency. The outgoing year recorded an expansion in the operation of major indigenous airlines like Arik Air, Medview Airlines, which have expanded by flying more international routes. Medview Airlines recently launched its Lagos-London Gatwick Airport operation.
Most of the country we have a bilateral agreement, we are short-changed. We have over 60. Tell me, where are we? This is one second Nigerian carrier to go to Britain. And when you go outside this area, you find almost 14 European carriers coming here. So where are we? And they are all making from our port here. There is no other place. This is one of the best markets after follow America and the UK. That's it. So we plead with the government to use this window now to encourage Nigerian carrier, because this is an opportunity to create jobs. It's an opportunity to improve the welfare of our people. It's an opportunity to let people know that Nigerian airline can do the same. So I just pray within this short time, this government will do the best for this nation.
To airports now. Some of the newly remodeled airport terminals, no doubt, may have made travel more enjoyable. But work is still ongoing at the 5 new international terminals across the country, being funded by the over $500 million loan from the Chinese government. The introduction of the Common User Passenger Processing System at the Murtala Mohammed Airport Terminal 2 was one of the industry's developmental strides to eliminate airline queues. The construction of a second runway for the Abuja airport also came up, with the National Assembly doubting the necessity for the project. However, the management of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria explained the significance of the project.
Second runway is very important. It's key to our operations, because the present runway has deteriorated so much so that we need to do a major work on it to make it to renew the life. So the second runway will be necessary, because you cannot afford to close Abuja Airport, because it's the seat of government and it's important to our economy.
The merger of the Aviation Ministry with the transport sector, as well as the appointment of a pilot, Captain Hadi Sirika, as Minister of State for Aviation, is one of the year's highlights. With regards to incidents and accidents, The year 2015 was generally regarded as a year without serious safety issues, save for the Bristol helicopter crash. As the year drew to a close, the Minister of Transport and the Minister of State for Aviation were on a tour of aviation facilities in Lagos. This included the Weather Office at MMIA and the Control Tower. After the visit, the minister said the federal government is coming out with a national transportation plan.
This will also improve facilitation and passenger experience, which means it will not just be to secure the airport, but we want the comfort of the passengers too. The use of appropriate technology and customized training for security personnel will play a major role in this process. The purpose of all these measures is to work smarter in achieving stated goals and targets. Having regards to the operators and service providers, they must operate within the ambit of Nigerian civil aviation regulations and International Civil Aviation Organization standards and recommended practices, or face the full wrath of the law and extant regulations. This has become necessary as we cannot afford any mishap. Safety and security are non-negotiable. Efforts will be redoubled towards the recovery of debts owed to the ministry and all its parastatals and agencies to mitigate the effects of dwindling resources. The ministry, through its regulatory agencies, will ensure strict compliance with all laws and regulations. In this regard, there will be no sacred cows. All stakeholders in the transportation sector are encouraged to join hands with the government towards building a virile, vibrant, and profitable industry.
Many industry players say they will be watching out for the plan and its eventual implementation.
Away from the roundup of the year to one of our past editions at the Helicopter Flying School in Enugu, the focus is what hinders effective manpower development in the sector.